Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Crafty Closet. So today we have another DTF video, y'all. So we got DTF powder and film. This is new now. This is a one powder for dark fabrics DTF. And of course, this is a DTF hack because y'all know I don't have a real DTF printer. I'm using my inkjet printer, and we're gonna go ahead and see what this powder gives. I'm super excited to try it. We're going to try it together as a family because you know that's what we do around here. And this is a 2-for-1 because it's now time to change the ink in my inkjet printer. You guys are always asking me in the comments what type of ink does my printer take. I'm going to show you exactly what type of ink it takes and exactly what it looks like. It's cartridge ink. We're going to go ahead and change it out before we get started with our project for today. And we have the Kaysu dark powder for DTF. Let's see what it gives, y'all. You know what you got to do. Stick around. Let's run this intro and let's get right back into it. And let's see if it really does what it's supposed to do. We're going to try to make it look like what it looks like on the package. They're using black shirts. We're going to use a different color, but we're going to hope for the same results. Let's see if it's really worth it. You know what you got to do. Stick around. Okay, so I wasn't sure if you guys, I was trying to figure out, should we do powder in film first or ink first? Let's get into the powder and the film, and then we'll change the ink because we can't print anything until we change the ink anyway, y'all. So first things first, we are using a Kaysu DTF powder, and as you can see, this is the DTF powder for dark fabrics. Let me show you guys what it looks like. It's this little bottle right here. And it does say to make sure you shake it because it's normal for the powder to clump. And that is true. Because when I open the powder, it was clumpy. So you're going to have to make sure you shake it first. But we'll do all of that anyway before we go ahead and print our image. And this is strictly for dark fabric. So we're going to see if we can achieve what we need to do. So this is the again, the Kaysu powder, and then I have the Kaysu DTF film. When I'm doing these that are new, like when I'm trying new products, I like to use the same brand for both. So as you can see, this is the film and the powder. I could probably swap it out if I use a different film, but I didn't want to do that. I want to see what the powder is given, and what the film is given, simply because I just want to. I want to make sure the whole brand is, good to go. Because, that's what we do. Then I have we're going to be using a purple shirt. Now, this is black on the paper. On their illustration is black. I don't have a black shirt. I could have got a black shirt, but we're going to do something different right here. We're still going to use the dark shirt, and we're going to try to make sure we achieve what this packaging is looking like. Packaging is good, though. I like it so far. We got our dark purple shirt, and this is 100% cotton. Then, of course, we got our powder we're going to use. Now, let's get to the printer. It's time to change the ink on this bad boy, and I don't think I have it plugged in, so I'm going to plug it in 1 second. This is my HP 3755. This is my second printer, actually. My second HP inkjet printer, all in one, exactly like this. I think since I started this channel. My other one actually died. I don't know what happened to it. And I had to get a new one. And when I went back to get my original printer, I think it was discontinued. So I had to go ahead and get this one. This one will be considered the upgrade. So I'm gonna go ahead, let's go plug it in now. And this is cheap. I spent less than $50 for this thing, y'all. From Target. Now, I don't know if this one is still being made. Again, this is the HP 3755. This might also be discontinued if you go looking for it. But whatever the next model is to it, it's just going to be the upgrade of what this was. The first thing to do, we're going to change our ink. You see, you open this little tray right here, and this is an all-in-one. This is a print, scan, copy. Okay? That's everything. Now, this comes with 2 different cartridges, one for black ink and one for color. Your cup, child, what you doing? Okay, so your color ink is going to be the purple one. My color ink is still good, but my black is just about empty. I tried to print something that had black in it and didn't come out, so I was like, all right, it's time to change it. And it'll tell you here in the little tank things, the little color in the black will tell you the levels. So this is really cute. It's a really cute little digital illustration over here, and it's simple to use. So let's go ahead. This takes the 65 number of ink. HPs come with different numbers for the inks cartridges. Mine is 65. Now the Kaysu paper, powder, and film, actually they sent me inkjet ink too, but this is liquid inkjet, right? I can't attest to it because I'm using a cartridge inkjet printer. Now, if you were using like an eco tank, you know, I already converted my eco tank to sublimation, but it's a tank printer, which means it takes the liquid tank. If I didn't convert it and I was just using it as it was meant to be, which was just, you know, regular inkjet printer, then I could use this ink in it, but I'm not, so we can't say what it does, right? But if you have an inkjet printer, just know you can get their liquid ink also if you have a tank printer. Let's get back to our cartridge. Now, first things first, let me show y'all what it looks like. All you do is pop this out, right? Pop it down. This is the cartridge, friends. This is what it looks like on this little inkjet printer. This is the one I need, 65. I'm going to go ahead and just open it, and we're going to change it out. And it's really simple. If you don't print a lot, then you won't. This thing maybe could last you 3 months longer. But if you use it for what I use it for, which is a lot of crafting, then you probably might need to change it a little more frequently. Here's our ink. We're going to go ahead, look, 1, 2, 3. We're going to pop it in, close it, and then it's just going to run back and forth. I'm going to wait for my tank to show that it's completely full. Let's see if I can bring it in if y'all can see. You probably, oh, okay. You should see it right now. This is the black tank, and this is the color tank. My color tank is halfway full, so, excuse me, tank. A color ink cartridge is halfway full, so I don't have to worry about changing that right now. This thing is shaking. That's why it's moving like that. But my black cartridge went to full. Now we're good to go. We can go ahead and print the image. I already have it together for us. I always try to use the images with the best and brightest colors when it comes to doing the DTF hack. Again, this is the hack, y'all. Hack. This is an inkjet printer, but we're doing a DTF hack on it. We're going to use our purple shirt. I'm going to go ahead and print it out now. You'll see what it looks like, and then we're going to go ahead and follow all of the directions that it says, which are easy. They actually come on the back of the... No, they don't come on the back of this, y'all. Oh, the back of the box. Everything you need to do, you know, with the curing, which is melting it in, and then how long you need to take it to go ahead and press it for pressing instructions. So everything comes on the back of the box. And it also comes on, yeah, it comes on the back of the film. So let's go. Let's go ahead and print it, and let's see what it gives. And y'all already showed y'all. I gave y'all 2 for 1. This is what the ink looks like for the HP inkjet printer. Let's go. Okay, so I forgot to tell y'all, as you see it's printing out, you're going to make sure you print. This paper is good because when you open the package, y'all, it tells you this is the print side. So you make sure you print it on the print side, which is like the frosted type of side. Looks kind of meatish. Make sure you print it on that side. And you're going to know you're printing on the right side when it's coming out nice and super glossy. This is the image I chose. I printed it through Cricut this time. I normally will print these through Word, but this paper is only 8.3 by 11.7, so it doesn't give us a wide enough width. But this is just to see if this really does what it's supposed to do, because it's for dark fabrics. Let's see what she's looking like. Oh, y'all see her? That's right. Yep. So this is the image I chose. It fit on the paper perfectly. One of the reasons this is super wet, y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now. She is glimmering and glossing, as you can. I'm trying to get the light not to shimmer so much, but that's how much she is glimmering and glossing. This is how you're gonna know if you make a mistake and print it on the wrong side. Let me show y'all what it looks like if you print it on the wrong side. Print it on the wrong side. This is what it looks like. It's super dull. That's how you're gonna know. So you make sure you print it on the mate side, just in case you get confused. And that's how you know you're wrong. And baby, I know y'all see the difference. This is how you know if you right, child. So you make sure it looks super shimmery. You're gonna make that way you'll know you definitely printed on the right side. I'm gonna cut these little registration marks out, and we're gonna go ahead and print it. Let's go ahead and put our powder on. Let it set. Then we're gonna get to curing, printing, and let's see if she looks good on the back of my little purple shirt. I think I chose the right shirt for this project. Let's go. Ooh, y'all, I'm excited. Baby, I'm telling you, me and DTF go together real bad. Right now, she is my new boo. All right, let me move this stuff off. Let's go ahead and put the powder on. Let's get it to going. Okay, so y'all remember, like anything when we using DTF, do not touch the wet parts or the portion is going to smudge and you're going to have to print it all over again. So make sure you are handling these type of prints well. Let's go ahead and we're going to shake up our powder. It is clumpy. I will tell you that. The powder does clump, but it looks pretty fine. So we're going to go ahead and just make sure you give it a real good little shake. Shake it, but don't break it. Shake it like your mama gave you. That's right. We're going to shake it up, get those clumps out, and then let's go ahead and put it on. We're just going to make sure we use enough, cover it. You're going to make sure you cover it well. This is some parchment paper I just laid down so I don't get this powder everywhere. You want a nice, complete coat. Now remember, this is only 8.5 wide. So I'm working on getting a wide format printer. And when I do, y'all going to be sick of me. Okay? So we just go ahead and shake it off nice and evenly. Let's see what it's looking like right now. It's nice and she's still glossy. I'm going to give her another shake because I see some little edges. I see some non-covering that I'm not. So I want to make sure she's completely covered, right? We're going to make sure it's completely covered. And remember, this is for dark fabric. So normally you will have to put your white on. And then usually there's a black powder that you have to add for the DTF hack for dark fabrics. But they said we only need one powder, child. So let's go ahead and see if it's true. So again, you just make sure everything is completely covered. Now, I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to give y'all a tip, right? Because a lot of times they'll say, oh, how did you print the white in your image? If you don't have a white shirt, and I've said this a million times, y'all, a million times, if your image has some sort of white in it, it's not going to print white. Now, for some reason, my little face got some space in it, and I'm not sure because in the image that, now if you got to pause, that's because my camera just died, so I had to go ahead and start it over. But either way, this is one of those user error things, but I'm okay with it because again, we just want to try out this powder. Y'all see these spaces in here? I'm not sure why they came out like that because my image, the whole face was brown. I am thinking, I don't know, it just could be something where it didn't connect. But here's the thing, baby. We're not doing this over. We just, our goal is to try out this powder and to make sure it works for what we want. It could be because in the image, maybe parts of the face were a little more glowy or, glossy, if that makes sense. And that's why it's not printing out on the actual film. But it's whatever. Y'all see what she giving right here. We're going to go ahead and press her and see if let's see what she look like. I'm happy with it so far. Like I said, this might be a little user error, but y'all know everything over here is in real time. We get to see mistakes and flaws and all of the things that come with it when we are doing things as a family. We're going to go ahead and cure this. She is curing at 310 for 90 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look on my little instruction shot. Yep, we are curing. That's what we're doing. All right. We're going to go ahead and cure it, press it, and let's see what happens. Y'all stay around. Okay, y'all. So 2 things have changed since the last transition. Number one, I decided against using that image that I showed you guys we were going to use, the beautiful Afro lady, the beautiful picture, because simply the forehead part, where I showed you guys how that it just wasn't printing out a color, it bothered my soul. And I was like, I cannot use this to show my folks how to use this particular DTF powder and film if it's not going to do it correctly. So I wanted to give the brand a true justice. So I decided against that. And I got another image for us. Now you're going to see what the image looks like after we go ahead and put it on the shirt. It's still cute, still colorful. Y'all still going to like it. And number 2, I had a problem. I was struggling with the curing part. Now you guys know that when you cure DTF images, it normally melts into the film, right? So once your DTF film is cured, it looks like really like jellyish type of thing, and it's just no powder left over. So I thought I was doing something wrong. I reached out to the company and said, well, my issues were like, I don't get it. Maybe it's me. I don't know what's going on. It's like not melting. It's not, I'm thinking it's not curing. It's not melting. It's just still staying on the film. And they actually responded to me and told me that, yes, this is a new DTF type of powder where it does not melt in jelly or gel, what we're used to. This powder is just going to set. So what that means is once it sets, it's just going to look cakey. Okay, so y'all remember, once you cure this powder, it's going to have like a cakey looking feel, and that means it's right. It's not going to melt. It's not going to dissipate. It's not going to be a little clear gel over it. It's simply going to set and cake. So as long as you don't have any loose particles, you know your curing is correct and you're good to go. So that's good, right? And any company who responds to you that tells you exactly how to use your product, that's already a soul for me. I'm happy. I'm already on board with it, because the fact that you respond and say, I'm doing something wrong, and they give you the right directions, you're good to go. Also, they gave me some different temps to try. Between them and me, y'all know I normally do my own thing. I'm going to meet it in the middle. So we're going to cure this at we're going to cure this at 320 for 100 seconds. Now, you can do it a couple of ways. You can do the hover method. If you have a swing press, you just put it in and let it hover over. If you have an easy press, you're going to flip it over on the hot plate side, put your image down, powder side up, and cure it that way. Or I'm going to do it using my easy press, but the easy press is automatic. If I press it, it's going to go ahead and smash down on my image, and that's not what I want. So I'm going to go ahead and use the hover method, but we're going to be using the easy press machine. All right, y'all ready? Y'all got that? So we're going to go ahead, let's go ahead and set this. We're going to set our stopper for 90 seconds. And that's 1 minute and 40 seconds, y'all. All right, because like I said, if I go ahead and hit this on here, it's going to press down, and then we're going to have a whole lot of problems. So like I said, our image, everything changed. Everything remained the same. We still powdered it. We're going to cure it now. Curing is just setting it into your film, and then we're going to press it, and let's see what it gives. So let's go ahead and put this under here, and we're still using the hover method. We're going to close it. Let me move this down so y'all can see what it's giving. Y'all want to move it? Y'all want me to move it a little bit over? Okay, here we go. All right, so we're about to put this in motion. Let's go ahead and set this. We have it at, we want 1 minute and 40 seconds, which is where we at with it here. We're going to go ahead, and y'all ready? Let's hit start. We're going to put it in. So now we're curing it for 100 seconds at 320. Let's go. Okay, so we got the pressing out the way. I really, really like this product. This is the Kaysu DTF powder for dark fabrics. One-stop shop, one powder for everything. I'm telling y'all, it's good. You should go check it out, and I'm gonna put the link in the description box. As always, be well, my friends. I appreciate you for watching, and see you in the next one.